What you're seeing now is the aftermath of the catastrophic flooding in Kerr County yesterday, leaving at least 51 people dead and 27 still missing. Good evening and thank you for joining us, Central Texas. I'm Isabel Quintanilla, filling in for Jasmine Lotz. The urgent search continues for the missing, some children from a girls' camp. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has signed a federal disaster declaration, adding 6 more counties. CBS News correspondent Karen Hua has more from Kerrville, Texas.
For a second day, rescue teams combed Central Texas, searching for survivors after a deadly storm unleashed powerful floodwaters from the Guadalupe River.
Every minute counts, which is why there's people in the air, people in the water, people on the ground right now, because they're looking to save every last life, and we will not give up that effort.
Officials say more than 24 people remain missing from Camp Mystic, a Christian summer camp near the river. Others remain unaccounted for in the area northwest of San Antonio. On social media, President Trump says the White House is working with Texas officials on the response, and Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is in the state.
We'll continue to stay engaged, and I'll be here. I'm going to go up to the camp, Mystic, and I'm going to go around town and spend some time here today.
A reunification center is set up at an elementary school where families have been waiting and praying. These residents say they found a girl who told them she was from Camp Mystic after she emerged from rubble left behind by the floodwaters.
We asked her what happened, and she said that her cabin was flooding and someone opened a window and she just flew out of it. It was really scary.
She said she was the only one, but at that point we knew there were other missing girls, but we didn't want to let her know that.
This 12-year-old boy and his family say they're relocating after their campground was flooded.
It doesn't feel safe. It's very humid. There's mud all around, and it just feels like it's tipping over.
The National Weather Service and the private forecasting firm AccuWeather issued warnings hours before the flooding began. Karen Hua, CBS News, Kerrville, Texas.
U.S. Senator John Cornyn joined Governor Abbott at this afternoon's news conference in Kerrville. While thanking first responders for their efforts, Cornyn reflected on how Texans united following the deadly West fertilizer plant explosion in 2013.
In West Texas, after a terrible disaster, a county commissioner there said something to me that I think is appropriate at a time like this. He said, being from Texas is not just about where you're from, it's who your family is. And so when things like this happen, we come together as a family, as Texans, in a way that I'm very proud of.
He added that this is a time for Texans to pray and grieve for those who have lost loved ones, and also a time to rejoice those who have been reunited.